favorite groceries. Check out these specials. Prairie Fresh Assorted Bone-In Pork Chops Family Pack. Charter Reserve Buffalo Chicken, $7.99 a pound. Fresh Florida Grown Strawberries, 1 pound package for 2 for $4. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Hello, folks. This is Jason Gillentine, owner of Rock Island Insurance. At Rock Island Insurance, I specialize in everything life insurance. Whether you need a policy for final expense or $1 million term policy, I can help. Every policy is designed for you, the customer, by myself, your agent. Whether you are healthy or unhealthy, there's a policy for you. So give me a call today at 931-686-LIFE or reach out to me at rockislandinsurance.com.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Have you been on the fence about buying a new home? Meadows Homes of McMinnville is the largest independent retailer in the state of Tennessee, and the selection of homes is great. Great deals, great savings, great time to buy. Stop by and see the friendly folks at Meadows Homes of McMinnville, located at 4651 Manchester Highway, or visit us on the web at meadowshomes.com.
Meadows Homes, where great deals happen every day.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us today and getting your morning started with Town Talk. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to WBMC Radio, and we also have Justin Reed in the studio.
Hello, glad to be here.
Yes, thank you for being here also.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Of course, yeah. You know, I've said a couple of times I never want to get up in the morning, but once I'm up, I'm good.
Right.
It's just the actually getting out of bed. So if all of our listeners feel the same way I do, I very much appreciate all of them being here with us.
Well, we're just tickled pink to be here.
Yes.
Did you know?
Or orange.
Or orange. My shirt has orange in it.
There you go.
Look at that.
We're going to match it.
Me and my Bobby Osborne shirt. So, you're Raven.
I'm Raven.
I'm Justin.
Yes.
And the man who has all the answers. Apparently, we're discussing nuclear power today.
I haven't read the.
Hey, man who has all the answers. Did you just get the subtle reference I made in that?
I did.
Thank you.
The man behind the curtain.
Not that reference.
Oh, okay.
The nuclear.
The nuclear.
I don't think you got that reference.
We're not actually going to be discussing nuclear power.
Hey, whoa. I printed off at least 60 pages for everybody that talk about nuclear power.
And he printed it single-sided.
Oh, so actually 60 pages.
It's all leaked documents from Oak Ridge.
Oh, appreciate that.
Love the Department of Energy in here real quick.
Look, you know what his homepage on his browser is, don't you?
I don't.
WikiLeaks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Me and Edward Snowden are like this.
Yep.
Which, for radio listeners, you can't see, but
That
I had
was
my
great.
fingers crossed.
How many fingers did you have up? Did you have more than one?
Your computer over here.
Did you have more than one finger up?
I did.
Okay, good.
I know I'm on a first name basis.
He doesn't have a camera in there, so I guess he can do whatever
Right?
he wants.
One of these days, apparently, we get a camera on
One
the man
of
who has
these
all the
days,
answers.
and we can keep him accountable.
No, but I still control the cameras. Like,
Now-
it'll never be on me.
Now, here's the thing. So, there are other shows on our station.
Uh-huh.
And there was one that happens on Wednesdays, the Warren County Sports Authority.
Yes.
And I missed it because we were getting ready for church last night. But I saw the comments afterwards. And apparently somebody was throwing shade at somebody else in the comments there.
Yeah, I was getting some shade thrown back at me for sure. I wasn't even on air, and he still picks on me.
But I feel like you placed that first comment.
Yeah, you.
Well, the fact that
you shot the first volley,
okay, well, nobody.
and then
was
BMC backed me up.
Yeah.
BMC, other words, Connor.
No,
Connor
access
commented
to it.
in the thread.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
commented
also
on my own
commented
thing.
as BMC.
No, that
Yes.
that was either Mark or Chad.
Oh,
Everyone knows
so.
that. I'm basically a saint.
I'll bet. Yeah, that basically is a big one there, isn't it? I'll bet it was Anthony who commented as WBMC, the man who has no
Anthony.
Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, so my comment was that I expect Whistlebritches to roast Simmons for not knowing the day or time as much as he does me. And then BMC responded, Raven Young, Whistlebritches is a saint, which we all know is a lie. He would never roast Jeff. We all know the man doesn't even have a stove or oven and must be starving. Whistlebritches feels as though it wouldn't be right to roast a starving sports writer.
And how ironic to not have a stove/oven which has a clock on it that he still knows the time.
I know. Wild.
So I thought the whole exchange last night was wild, and then at first I had a little FOMO that I wasn't, involved in this, and then I stepped out of it, and I was like, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't involved in this little back and forth.
You're okay with that?
I live in my own little world.
Hey, and Raven, in all fairness, I was also roasting Sullins as myself in the...
Oh, 100%. I saw that too.
Did you even see that comment?
No, I didn't see that comment. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah.
So, because actually when I had just gotten in the car, so I turned it on the radio. So I actually wasn't watching the Facebook Live. But I got on there before I put my car in drive and moved on home to comment that and then so I could listen.
And
on
we
the way
appreciate you giving Warren County Sports Authority some more views.
Yeah. We do what we can here to support our other local talent.
Have you told Jeff that?
What do you mean? Have I told Jeff that?
He doesn't watch anything else other than his own
Yes,
stuff.
he does. He comments
on Time Talk.
Yeah, Time Talk. On Town Talk regularly.
Hey, we talk a lot about the time, so
you know what we should really just have a new segment of, which I think you and I could find audio of there, Whistlebritches.
What's that?
We need somebody with a voice like unto John Tesh just saying, it's 7:12.
Oh, we could. Hey,
you're right.
We could fill up an entire 2 hours with that, Justin.
So pull the curtain back that we can get on with festivities.
Okay.
Whistlebritches and I were working on production before, when this used to be a production studio,
right,
before you were employed here.
Yes.
And we were trying to work with John Tesh because his show's at night on Star, our sister station. And we found the media access page for John Tesh. And it had like his intro music and all this stuff. And then it had one long file of John Tesh giving the weather with every degree from 32 to 80. So he'd say, I'm John Tesh, it's 32. I'm John Tesh, it's 33. I'll see if I can find that again as we progress in our proceedings today.
All right, well, either way, we have a great show coming up today for all of our listeners. We are going to have Swap and Shop at 7:45 because it is Thursday.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to put that in there.
And that's when we do Swap and Shop. And we will also have Will Collier in as our special guest today. Will is a local in McMinnville and does a lot of different things. I'm sure a lot of people around town might know him. He has the Collier family has many family members there. So everybody,
I hope so, since it's family.
Everybody can tune in and hear when we talk to Will at 8 o'clock. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah, we've got a great show coming up. So everybody stick with us, and we'll be right back with some news.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference, serving you for over 50 years.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing Mickey 17, rated R. Last Breath, rated PG-13. Rule Breakers, rated PG-13. Captain America, Brave New World, rated PG-13. And Paddington in Peru, rated PG.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
At Express Motors, we're working hard to reinvent the used car buying experience. For you, that means a transparent deal on only quality inspected cars by our own mechanics. And great extras like free oil changes, free tows, and discounted service after the sale. We are the buy here, pay here car dealership you can trust. So come see us at 352 West Morford Street in McMinnville. Express Motors, where peace of mind and car buying come together. See our inventory now at expressmotorstn.com.
Local, national, and everything in between.
In the
Here's
news, the Warren County High School class of 2025 will graduate with honors on May 16th, recognizing 71 students, including valedictorian Lauren Slatton and Have you realized that I'm not actually London reading this Caton. yet? To earn honors, students must meet strict GPA, course, and ACT score Oh, requirements. sorry. In sports, the Lady Pioneers tennis team improved to 3-0 with a 5-4 win over Cookeville. After losing the first 2 singles, they rallied with victories from Izzy Pitts and Susanna Netherton, and a deciding double win from Runa Takahashi and Natalie Payne. Their next match is today at 4 against Stone Memorial. The Pioneers baseball team lost 4-1 to Stone Memorial, but will play Cumberland County today at 6 at Patrick Ramsey Field. The team will look to bounce back from the loss and keep pushing forward. For more stories, subscribe to the Main Street Journal at www.mainstreetjournal.llc. With the news, I'm Justin Reed.
Oh my gosh.
Did you seriously? I thought you were just messing with us.
All this week, I have been watching his mouth, and I'm like, that's not lining up. And it only does it during the news. I'm like, why are my headphones only? I thought maybe it was the music that was playing. I was like, golly. I did not know.
So for those listening by electrophonical radio, since Tuesday, we've just been playing the recorded news, and I've just been pantomiming it.
Yeah.
And poor Raven has thought.
And I've been like, wow, why is the sound off from your mouth to my ears?
Right?
It's only during the news. Wow, thanks for not filling me in there, guys.
Hold on. In his defense, if you go back and watch the Tuesday show, we did everything in the world but tell you it was recorded.
I literally said, it almost seems like it's recorded.
And I said, boy, it sure does, doesn't it?
Well, I sure didn't catch that one. So
Oh, we could tell. That was a genuine
really
reaction.
Have thought you've been reading that all week.
I read it on Monday.
Okay.
Because he walked in Mondays, I just finished. I said, it'd be funny, so I don't have to, because I record it like 6:30, and then I turn right around and say it at 7:12. And it's like, man, it'd be kind of fun if I didn't have to turn right around and say it again. And I said, we're just going to try it and see, because I really thought you were going to call my bluff the first time, because I thought you were laughing at me, but you're actually just staring intently at what I was saying.
I was like watching your mouth move.
So then I was like really trying to look at this and not, because I thought, it's going to give it away. And then.
Oh, man. I swear, I'm not a natural blonde.
So For those who work on the production side, there's you a clip from today's show that you can put out.
There you go.
Yeah, I was about to say this is
That was
real gold.
That was a good one. Yeah.
And then we mentioned it Tuesday to management.
We're just trying to be comedic relief here for our listeners. So.
And management thought it was hilarious that you didn't notice. And so we said, we're going to keep going until you do.
Yeah.
And I really thought you were going to say something yesterday again when it wasn't matching up
No,
just right.
I'm like literally intently watching and very curious as to why it only happens in the news. Because yesterday I even thought like, okay, well, that went back to normal as soon as the music turned off for the news. And I was like, oh, gosh, what's happening here?
And for everyone feeling bad for Raven, we have a sound effect to play for her.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Look, if you can't have fun with your coworkers.
So, yeah, you know.
So what'd you learn in that news segment?
I learned
that you need to pay better attention?
Even though I'm the host, they don't tell me anything.
Well, had we told you that, it wouldn't have been funny. Am I right on that, Whistle Britches?
You are correct.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. So there always has to be a straight man in the group.
100%.
And in this case, it's going to be Raven.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'll set up a bit, and Whistle Britches is my straight man.
Mm-hmm.
You were both of our straight men.
Maybe we should use a term different than straight man.
No, that's the term.
Okay, so how do you want to reword that?
I don't know, but maybe not that way.
So Drew Walker, frequently with the winning comment. Y'all should go back and clip the previous episodes with today's and put it as one compilation.
Yeah, one. Yep. Okay.
Which, by the way, Drew Walker, thank you for watching all the shows on BMC because I see you frequently in the comments.
We appreciate you interacting and giving us some keeping us straight there, I guess.
So.
All right, so back to the show. Now that
we've been doing the show the whole time, hadn't you, Whistle Britches?
We all know what's going on here. Okay. So in the news, you mentioned the high school students.
I did.
Do you have any idea when graduation day is?
Well, see, I said that in the news.
Okay. Well, I was too busy.
Whistle Britches, would you play the clip again?
No.
Yeah, we can play it again.
It's not played.
I'll tell you when to stop it.
Actually, I have it on my.
No, it's more fun if he does this. Go ahead.
In the news, the Warren County High School class of 2025 will graduate with honors on May 16th.
All right, there you go.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, they're going to graduate May 15th.
No, May 16th. Play it again. You didn't listen.
Okay, I'll play it again.
Right, May 16th. So as we were talking with Grant Swallows the other day, though, there's an awful lot of school stuff that starts happening in the spring.
Oh, yes.
Got graduation coming up. They'll have prom. They'll have, what? Project graduation after graduation day. We've got all sorts of stuff.
So you can also use the comedic term straight woman if you'd rather use that one as the comedic
that
foil.
One sounds a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit
too long.
An extra syllable.
Yeah. Raven, did you ever do Project Graduation?
I did.
You know what I learned?
Do you know what I won? Okay, this will show my age to if we have younger listeners listening. Mia, if you're listening and you don't know what this is, but
A VHS player?
no, I had those, but I'm not that old.
No, she had the VHS DVD combo.
That's right.
No, at Project Graduation, I won a TomTom GPS, and that's what I used to find my way to college in Jackson, Tennessee, my first year.
Did TomTom did they ever they get bought out by Garmin or
I don't know,
or did they just dissolve entirely?
I don't know. Maybe they dissolved entirely once we all got fancy GPSs in our pocket on our phone.
It still took. It wasn't on the first iPhone, was it?
You can still go to TomTom.com. That's fun to say. That's their website. Not a sponsor. They're still in business.
Oh, okay.
Founded in 1991. Headquarters in Amsterdam.
Oh, interesting.
In the Netherlands. They have 4,500 employees at the end of 2019.
Says while TomTom itself hasn't been bought out, its telematics division was sold to Bridgestone in 2019.
Oh. What are you doing with that, Bridgestone?
I don't know. There's you a little bit of TomTom information.
In 2018, they became the primary supplier for Apple Maps. There you go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so
I think I remember that.
Combined there. But yeah, that's what I won at Project Graduation when I went.
I think I just won money.
Okay.
So I found out that they get really upset if you escape Project Graduation.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of the whole point of it, is to not escape.
Because they're trying to keep you safe and they're
so-
responsible for you.
They said there's 5 minutes. I was in the restroom whenever they made that announcement.
Mm-hmm.
And when I left, they'd already started to chain the doors, and I was like, well, this is my one and only chance to get back to my house. And I wanted to go back to my house.
You know, if you weren't present, you couldn't win the prizes, though.
I was well aware.
Okay.
He didn't need a tom-tom.
I did all of those project graduation fundraisers and everything. I was staying there all night long and getting my prizes.
That sounded terrible to me. And so I ran.
Okay.
And this was back before I was just real fat, and made it all the way back to my truck and back to my house, to where my mom was like, hey, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
you're supposed to be somewhere.
We had like 5 calls.
Oh, wow. Well, at least they noticed you were gone.
Oh, they saw me run away.
Oh, okay.
Really what they did was they went, weren't there 2 people that looked just like this?
Oh, the other one left like at a reasonable time.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Connor's a twin, in case you didn't know that.
Yep, I knew that.
I was talking to the listener.
Okay.
I knew you knew that.
No, project graduation I think is a lot of fun, and like I said, you get cool prizes.
It's a great thing.
Resource.
They have food there for the kids. I mean, they had all the games and stuff
And
all night.
the more that I think about it, that was one of the defining nights in my life that reminded me why I don't pull all-nighters.
Oh, yeah.
Because my body's not built for that, and I never pulled an all-nighter in college.
Oh my gosh, I pulled so many all-nighters in college, but I say this regularly. I have been mentoring a student in the UTC design program. She's a senior this year through her senior thesis, and she's actually going to be my intern this summer, which I'm really excited about.
So you're going to bring her by the show?
Maybe.
Hey, she can be a guest, Raven.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. We should do that. Either way,
I can finally figure out what interior design is, because
I have told her a few times that because they made it, the design program there was very difficult.
Yeah.
And they say, we're trying to prepare you for the real world and all that stuff. But I've told her a few times, I'm like, I have not pulled a single all-nighter since I graduated college. My job has not demanded that of me. Even when I did work for somebody else, I have never had to miss Thanksgiving because I should be working on school projects.
You want to redo the air quotes facing the camera?
I should be working on school projects instead of going to Thanksgiving, which we were told multiple years in a row. Don't go home for Thanksgiving. You need to be working on your homework instead. So
can you not do that and eat turkey at the same time?
Well,
No.
They made it a bit harder than I feel like it should have been.
I'm
And
going to pull a Raven. No, you can't do that, Connor. We'll point the wrong way.
Well,
I'm talking to you.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Either way.
But did it not make you more prepared once you left, because the fact that you're like, oh, this is a little bit easier than it was in...
Life is a breeze compared to college?
Yeah.
So what I learned to do, like I said, my brain does not work.
And I actually shouldn't say that. Life is not a breeze.
Once
there
you
are
hit-
hard times and things like that. But
Once you hit like 9:30,
Uh-huh.
my brain just starts shutting down. It just.
oh yeah, mine's more at like, especially if I've gone like on Friday nights. A lot of times we'll eat dinner out and we stay out a little later than my normal, trying to get home and in bed by 7:30. And
She admitted it.
I said 7:30, not 5.
I heard 5.
But no, my brain really does start to shut down when I hit that 7 o'clock mark. Like I'm like, oh, I need to go home.
So-
I'm tired.
I don't know if it was one of my crowning achievements, but I distinctly remember there was a paper that I didn't know was due.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's an English teacher. I know how to write.
Mhm.
I can write pretty quickly, I'd like to think. So I went in. I worked at a bookstore at DeHoff's. I went into DeHoff's at 4:30 or 5 in the morning.
Mhm.
I went to bed at like 10, slept, got on up, went into work, and I worked at my desk at the bookstore until we opened at 9 o'clock, and I'd written my paper.
Oh.
So my boss came in and said, "Why are all the lights off?" I said, "I didn't figure you wanted them on at 4 o'clock in the morning." Uh-oh.
Chad Graves.
Is that how you spell that?
I think it's maybe.
Okay.
Close. I don't think so.
So
hang on, we're gonna look it up.
Look up that word.
Tune
That's
in
why I
at
was-
7:30 to hear us roast Chad.
Yeah. But I was much more
Yeah.
I know how long this is going to take me. I would rather sleep when I can,
Mhm.
get up, and just budget the time.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's the weird story of me
Well.
never pulling an all-nighter, nor eating ramen in college.
I think the longest I ever stayed up in college to finish. And the thing is, I also worked in college. I wasn't just going to class.
Hey, Whistle Britches, can I have the bump out music for this one?
Anytime I wasn't in class, I was at work. I worked at Cracker Barrel serving. So
yes.
I also had a job and then class and stuff. So I think the longest I pulled up straight was 72 hours.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I think I've almost got you beat.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sure you do with your working out your other jobs. So
yeah, I decided to start working 20-hour shifts during one festival, and it was 4 days straight.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
No.
And I was like, I have to shower, so I was just like, there's just no sleeping.
So I know.
I don't know. Sometimes shower is definitely on a lower totem than sleep to me.
Shower and running out to the gas station for
okay.
My
more
nicotine
coffee
fix.
and energy drinks.
Yeah.
To keep you going.
So that's our update on the news.
All right, so we're giving you the way to not
www.mainstreetjournal.llc. You should subscribe to that.
Yeah.
Thinking of Chad's comment, I know this is not feng shui.
Okay.
But kind of reminds me of that. You know what Raven was doing during college there, Whistle Britches?
Assembling IKEA furniture?
No, apparently everybody was kung fu fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that go hand in hand with learning feng shui?
I think it does.
Okay.
Oh, also, we can't roast Chad because he spelled it correctly.
feng shui is?
100%.
Okay.
I just want to see the look when you thinking I don't know what it is. And Alan just said he didn't start pulling all-nighters till he started working out at Caney Fork.
Well, yeah, I would say in the electrical world that all-nighters sometimes are necessary.
Yep.
So we appreciate all of those people that do that.
Yeah. So there's your bump music.
All right, well, we're going to take a break for just a second, but when we come back, we're going to be talking with Miss Kava, so everybody stick around.
Funky Chinaman from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up, they were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art.
Ben Lomond Connect would like to invite you to our annual meeting on Saturday, March 22nd at the Milner Recreation Center in McMinnville. This year's meeting will be a celebration of new horizons for the cooperative. Doors open at 10 a.m. with a breakfast of biscuits, donuts, and drinks with music by the band Assisted Living. The business portion of the meeting starts at 11. This year's gift to every attending customer will be a charging bank, and door prize drawings include an electric leaf blower, Yeti cooler, gift cards from local restaurants, $50 bill credits, and more. Come be a part of the Ben Lomond Connect annual meeting Saturday, March 22nd.
Hi, folks. This is David Mason Simpson. On behalf of myself and my family, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for allowing DM Simpson Realtors and Auctioneers to serve your real estate and auction needs. I also wanted to welcome you to come by and visit our new office at 303 West Main Street in McMinnville. If you don't have time to visit, you can find us online at dmsimpson.com or give us a call at 473-LAND. Remember, we're the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond.
Are you looking for a new vehicle? Come see us today at Auto World on Manchester Highway for a selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Mike Breedlove can help you find the right vehicle at the right price. We have quick and easy, guaranteed financing to make your car buying process simple. You buy your car here, pay your bills right here in the office with our friendly staff. We are open 6 days a week. Call Auto World 815-8820 and let Mike help you find the vehicle you've been looking for.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh, made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Hello, this is Rhonda Walker at Citizens Tri-County Bank. The Welcome Home program is back and becomes available to borrowers beginning March 3rd. If qualified, there is a $20,000 grant that can be used as a down payment on the purchase of a new home. The funds are limited and are available on a first-come, first-served basis, and that is why I'm talking about it now. If you're in the market and could use some down payment assistance, start looking and be prepared to write up a contract on March 3rd to be sure you get your share of the grant money. Come see me at the bank and we'll talk about securing these funds for you. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the Warren County Senior Center, located in the 3-Star Mall on Sparta Street. Our center offers a vibrant space for seniors to engage in fun activities, make new friends, and stay active in the community. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. We offer a variety of services tailored just for older adults. Join us and be a part of a supportive, lively community. Call 931-473-6559 for more information. See you soon.
The best way to start your day. Kiva Starkey reporting live from the Safley Hollow Weather Center.
Good morning. Welcome back. And we have Miss Kiva on the phone. How are you doing?
Well, I'm better than I was yesterday, I guess.
Okay. Well, that's good because I thought you were pretty decent yesterday.
Well, I had to drive to Murfreesboro yesterday afternoon and get 3 shots.
Ugh.
Oh, well, okay. I'll give you a pass on that then. That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, I had to. I had called to see if I could get in to a dermatologist for all this breaking out on me. And somebody had canceled, and they said, well, can you be here at 3 o'clock? so I got in the car and took off.
Yeah, moseyed on down to Murfreesboro. Gotcha.
Yeah,
That sounded more of a mosey. More than a mosey.
Probably.
Yeah. And they gave me 3 shots. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that you're better than yesterday then.
Yeah. But I'm up, madam.
Up and
got
at 'em.
Set of books to do today.
Okay. I thought you don't do the book. Oh, no, you do books. You do the
Bulletin on
bulletins
Friday.
on Friday. Right. Sorry. I
She's
was
the chief
confused
of the
for a
Bulletin
second.
Brigade.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are we looking like for rain today, Miss Kiva?
Well, they said, I think about 30 to 40%. They said a lot of us won't see any rain.
Okay.
But this weekend, we're in a number 3 category.
Yeah, it looks like Saturday evening, maybe?
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Said we could have 50 to 60 mile-an-hour winds and heavy rain.
Ooh, man. Well, hopefully.
And Cold Lake will get up again.
It sure will.
But we're still in the abnormally dry
Okay.
drought situation. I just checked it, and
Okay.
we're still in that, so we still need some rain.
Well, we can use some rain, just not the storms.
Yeah, we don't need the wind and all that to go with it.
Right.
But our high yesterday was 79. Last year on today it was 76. 2 years ago it was 45. 3 years ago it was 54. And our low this morning was 46.
Yeah, it was actually kind of mild when I walked out this morning.
I'm wearing shorts today.
I came in without a jacket.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's warming up out there, but that was what the low had got down to. Before it started going the other direction.
Yeah, but the last couple of mornings, it's been down in the low 30s when I've left the house. So this morning it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
When I
Yeah, it was a little warmer this morning.
Because I went
so-
out to start my car to, get it warmed up a little bit before I got in to go. And I walked out and I was like, I probably don't actually need to do this. But at that point, I was already outside, so I fully committed.
So might as well crank it up.
Mine as well.
So what you're saying is you could have just left and come on in, but you started your car and went back in and waited for it to still warm up?
I was still in pajamas.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't.
You weren't fully dressed.
I hadn't gotten to work attire yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't want to come to work in your jammies, did you?
No, I don't think so. I think those are only reserved for Walmart.
Right.
Yeah, and Kroger. You see people in there with the pajamas and house shoes on.
Yeah, apparently that's the attire that you're supposed to wear when you go to Walmart. So.
I saw back in the cold snap Facebook, they put out a notice that said, due to the extreme cold, they urge you to wear 2 pairs of pajama pants at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we wouldn't be caught dead out in pajamas.
No,
Nope.
no. I do not wear pajamas out in public.
Well, we weren't allowed to wear
pants at school. The girls weren't.
Yeah, had to wear skirts.
Yeah. Now, we could wear them during physical ed classes, but during school, you didn't wear pants then. But things have changed.
Things have changed. I am glad we are allowed to wear pants now. And, you know, some of the styles have changed, but I'm still right there with you. I'm not wearing actual pajamas to Walmart. I may put on workout attire to wear to Walmart, but that is different from pajamas.
I only go to Walmart with my formal attire on.
Oh, I don't just...
Three-piece suit, cummerbund.
Yeah.
Cufflinks or no?
It depends on the day.
Got you.
If
Bow
I'm
tie
buying
or
bread
tie?
and milk, it's going to be cufflinks.
Yeah, got it. You gonna make you a bread sandwich?
Oh, yeah.
Milk sandwich?
Well, it's really now if I'm buying eggs.
Yeah. Are they eating
It's
now?
a high-class affair.
Are they ready to have lunch? It sounds like it.
It sounds like it. They're talking about food in here, so...
Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about fixing sandwiches. So
I guess when you get up earlier, you get to have lunch earlier.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you eat dinner earlier then as well?
I try to.
Okay. Yeah, we're like a 4 or 5 o'clock supper in my house.
That's
not through the week because I'm not home by 4 o'clock, but on the weekends.
That's an ideal goal.
Yeah.
Something about our fine place of employment, I don't always leave right when I plan to, and so sometimes that does interfere with my lunch and subsequently supper time.
It's funny how that happens.
It is. That's okay.
Yeah, but some people eat 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And I don't know.
I believe Jeffrey Simmons is one of those people, and that is so strange to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
I believe he has said that
like
before,
late.
that he is a late night eater. I'm in trying to go to sleep at that point.
Well, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Different
So-
lifestyles.
Yes. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yep. Well, we will see.
All
But
right. What else you got
I
for
reckon
us?
that's all I've got for today.
Okay.
Well, thanks for telling us that.
Yep. Thanks for calling us, and I'm glad you're having a better day. But I hope the day even continues to get even more special.
Well, if I could wave my wand and all my bookwork be done.
I was going to say, don't forget to carry the one.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to add it. It's got a balance.
Yep.
And I'd rather look for $100 as 5 cents.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you're doing it by hand, and it'll be all 5 cents.
I know. Isn't that so frustrating?
Yeah.
You got to go find out which number you entered wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where you turn something around.
Yep. I've
It's a
done that
36,
before.
63. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will get off here and let
All
y'all
right.
picking at each other.
Well, we'll talk
We
to
will.
you tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Might I add a Facebook comment real quick?
I see it.
Oh, do I still need to bring it up?
Yeah, you do.
Whistlebreakers, you see Kevin's comment there on the feed? Do you want to
I
highlight
do.
that on the actual
Yeah,
stream?
I'll highlight that.
Pot roast for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
That's a subtle reminder that Cookbook Club will be here before you know it.
Yes. Okay.
I was thinking about that this morning.
All right. We'll be announcing that next week.
I know, because I'm very excited for Cookbook Club.
Yeah, which cookbook we'll be using and posting that on the Facebook, and then that will be, we'll talk about it on the last Monday of the month is when we'll bring the food in, so.
The next segment, Swap and Chomp, and the bracket's been posted, so we can talk about that.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. All right. Well, when we come back, you can give us a call, 931-473-9383 for Swap and Shop. We'll be right back.
Some kind of wonderful, yes she is. Some kind of wonderful. Now let me tell you one thing. When she hugged me in her arms.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Your family deserves better than ordinary. At The Butcher on Main, you'll find the freshest dairy delivered daily from Sunrise Dairy and real McMinnville-made jams and jellies that taste just like home. Our house-made sausage and premium meats are crafted for meals that wow. And our gourmet cheeses will have your guests asking for seconds. Need a space to celebrate? Our 1,000 square foot lounge is ready for your next event. Why settle for less? Find everything you need at 209 West Main Street, only at The Butcher on Main.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best Nursing Home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
Oh, why won't this work?
Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation.
Unbelievable!
Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
WBMC and translator W249DQ McMinnville. WBMC.
Buy, sell, or trade. Let's get to it. This is Swap and Shop.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young, and that means it is time for Swap and Shop. So if you'd like to give us a call at 931-473-9383, please do, and we can add you to the Swap and Shop list. We do have a couple of things on the
clipboard.
board. Yes. And actually, I'm going to text somebody real quick because they called me yesterday and asked when Swap and Shop is, so I'm just going to
so it's right now.
Yes, I'm going to text them and remind them.
So 473-9383. Whistle Britches will answer the phone, and then he'll be glad to put you over to us.
Yes.
You can also submit something in writing. We don't take anything over the phone to read in perpetuity, but you can send it to us. Drop it off, 230 West Colville Street.
And so that's what we have on our clipboard.
Yep.
So we have a couple of things left. Still, we read them on Tuesday, but I'm going to start with the John Deere Lawnmower X320. Runs and cuts good, needs a belt, battery is a year old. Call Robert Horton at 931-635-2820. He is selling it for $900 or best offer with good tires.
And I gave what my best offer would have been on Tuesday.
What was that again?
$8.99.
Yes.
Best I could do.
Oh, okay.
I don't have one extra dollar lying around.
I'll say that's still a pretty good best offer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the closest I could get to his number without going over, because that's how you win on the Price is Right.
I would say a lot of times when you're haggling for things like this, sometimes that best offer is a little lower than you'd rather.
Are you saying I did it wrong?
Maybe.
Have I been doing it wrong this whole time?
Depends on if you're trying to get a deal or not.
So you wait until somebody's had something up for at least 2 months.
Right.
Yeah. And then you go in and lowball them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then you $8.97.
No, even lower than that.
You more come in like
95?
You're like, hey, I can give you $500.
Yep. So,
So what was Robert's phone number again?
Oh, that is.
Sorry.
Oh, you asked after I put it down.
Hey, do you just want me to replay it, Raven?
931-635-2820, and $900 is the asking
I'm also
price.
picking on that one because I know Robert very well. So,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a lawnmower?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, but I don't always pick on everybody because I don't know how they'll handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, he's got it.
Okay. Well, if anybody would like to give us a call to add to Swap and Shop, 931-473-9383. As Justin mentioned, you can also drop it off in writing here at the radio station for us to add to Kelly Marlowe's clipboard.
Yep.
And we'll read it for you. So maybe our upcoming guest that we'll have in a few minutes, maybe he'll have something he wants to add to Swap and Shop.
I mean, I
later.
guess he could call the phone line right now.
He could.
In the studio and be put through. It could work, but anyways.
Because if he doesn't come on till 8:06, then
he's missed
it's too,
Swap
it's
and
too
Shop.
late for Swap and Shop.
It's true.
But he can always add it for next week because we do it every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:45.
That's twice a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow, a whole 2
All
times.
right.
Oh, hey, before
yes.
we continue, sorry, Raven.
Okay.
I don't mean to cut you off. I'll actually
so I
apologize.
can keep talking?
Except that you do all the time.
I don't. Anyway, I just want to make a clarification.
Mhm.
If you are wanting to vote on the March Madness style TV show theme bracket,
So that's actually what I was going to next.
oh, I'm sorry. I just want to make a clarification for people. My bad. That's actually on the Town Talk with Raven Young Facebook page and not the WBMC Facebook page.
See, I knew that because I've already shared it.
Okay.
And I already have it pulled up so we can discuss.
See, Justin's a smart cookie.
He tries.
Which also makes him, like, Raven can't eat him because he's a smart cookie. And Raven can't eat the cookies.
That is not on my diet. You are correct. Although
What
I
a
have not
sad world.
I have not been sticking to that the last week or two. I really need to do better and get back on train.
On the train.
On track.
Okay. Well, we're working
Either
on
way.
it.
So, Whistle Britches, how? Well, sorry, do you want to actually set up this thing now?
Yeah, I mean, let's
I'm
go
waiting
ahead.
on you because I have a question for him. So go ahead and set it up.
You know,
Even though it was our idea. Go ahead and set it up.
Thought that we might have some theme music or something to go with it. You know, is
Hey,
that
I'm
a
working,
possibility?
I'm working on it.
March Madness
Is
music
the channel
or
still
something?
on?
Yes.
I also just shared that to my Facebook page, so you can find that March Madness bracket anywhere now.
Well, I can't.
Well, they can find it on the Raven Young
Town Talk with Raven Young.
Town Talk with Raven Young.
Raven
Your-
Young's Facebook page, Justin Reed's
and
Facebook
Justin
page.
Reed's. But that's not really anywhere. That's 3 locations.
It's pretty good and out there.
So I'll go
All
ahead
right.
and share it.
So I am going to name the songs.
Sorry, I was going to try to play Heart of a Champion, but apparently I can't get it to pull up. So just
Okay.
imagine the.
Well, on the bracket, so we are asking listeners to give us wild card
Yes.
suggestions that we will add in there. So currently
So
we
hold on,
have.
what's the bracket for?
Well,
You're the one that wants to introduce this segment.
it is for TV show theme songs, correct?
Yes.
TV show theme
The greatest
songs.
TV theme song of all time.
Yes. So we have how many? 15 right now?
Yeah, there's 15 with a wild card. So
Okay, so the wild card hasn't been chosen yet. So that's what we're asking our listeners to do. So we will choose a wild card today.
There we go.
Oh, see, this is a good one.
It's not the one I wanted, though, but it'll work.
We will
Do you
choose
know whose theme song this is?
the Harlem Globetrotters.
There you go.
Okay.
That was harder to do. Okay, go ahead.
We will pick the wild card out of our
Now you go ahead and
listener
bump out.
suggestions today. And then tomorrow, the bracket, is that when we start voting on them? Or what's the plan?
So,
Because since y'all don't tell the host anything,
because-
actually.
Well, we would if you didn't leave.
because it's currently on a page that doesn't have as many followers as our current BMC page, I do want to give it at least. Justin, you think Monday would be okay
For the wild card?
For wild card,
Totally, yeah.
Okay.
I think until Monday. So you have that long, including over the weekend,
Okay.
to in the comments put who you think the wild card should be. I know we already have one for I Love Lucy.
Yep.
There were people
And-
who put in some yesterday.
There's a second one for That's So Raven.
Did you comment that in the post? Because right now, I Love Lucy's the winner.
And there's also one for Suits.
Okay.
Well, your votes
Why do
don't
you
count.
keep requesting a show that nobody's seen?
Everybody, who are you? Have you? Nobody
you.
here has
Oh,
seen
she's
Suits?
about to have a stroke.
What? That's
I
one
mean,
of our favorite shows. It's so
Our
good.
favorite shows.
Who is this hour?
Myself and my husband, Cody Young.
Okay. Well. yeah.
Anyways.
I'm glad y'all can be wrong.
Okay, I would really appreciate it if any of our listeners that are in the comment section at the moment would let us know if anybody else has watched Suits, because it has a great theme song.
All right, so Whistle Britches, let's do a little clarification here. Do we need actual comments in this thread? Like if Raven wants Suits, and somebody else also wants Suits. They also need to comment Suits. Is that right?
Yes, comment on
So-
the Town Talk with Raven Young.
No, I know
So
that.
yes.
Okay.
So
just likes on the comment
here's-
won't do it.
So that's what I was about
That's
to
what
say.
I'm trying to figure out.
Is so just to keep it from flooding with some, let's go with Suits then. If I just see the word Suits 40 times in the comment section, my instinct will be to be petty and just not count at least 39 of those. So
You could be petty?
Oh yeah.
So how are you counting them then?
So it will be the most amount of comments plus likes.
Okay. That's
So
what I
both.
needed to know.
So yeah, it'll be both.
So
Now-
if they commented it 40 times, then it would be
It's just
40
gonna
plus how
aggravate
many
me.
likes are there.
And I'm going to purposely pair it up with something that it will lose to.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up because the bracket's already out,
Yeah.
and we're probably going to take this through the end of the month. We're not going to do a competition every day, although we will start tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
How did you assign what seed they are? Did you just put it in the generator? Is that how that worked?
So I actually went through and put these in myself.
Because to me, I'm looking at it, and there's just some definite alreadys. I just see it advancing.
So like Brady Bunch and Full
Okay.
House, like
Let's start off with and that's what
Yeah,
we're going to do tomorrow.
Okay, so I was going to name.
Yeah.
so-
Read who's competing.
Okay, so first one is Brady Bunch and Full House. Second one, Beverly Hillbillies and Rawhide. Next one, Jeffersons and Sanford and Son.
See what you did there on that.
Friends and Dukes of Hazzard. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Reading Rainbow. Man, why did you put those two against each other? Those are both great ones.
yeah, to make it difficult.
Gilligan's Island and All in the Family. Big Bang Theory and Andy Griffith Show. And Cheers and whichever one the wild card is.
So this wild card is already going into it. I mean, Cheers is a well-known
Uh-huh.
theme song. So whichever one you think can beat that, that's the one you need to comment
Okay.
in this.
All right.
And so we're going to do one or two tomorrow. We're just going to kind of see how this goes.
I think we'll do.
We could do two, right?
I think we'll do two.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna play these theme songs, right?
I would like to if I can get them loaded in.
I was going to say we're going to try to. Okay, so on the first one, you already have two of the songs in the system.
Or are we just gonna have Justin sing them?
I think maybe I could sing one and you could sing one.
Okay, we could try that.
We've already heard your singing skills.
Yeah. On Taylor Swift.
Did you ever get that? Did you get that clipped?
Oh, I got it clipped.
Okay, good.
I'll start working on my Full House.
Well, we do have Full House at least.
I know we do.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll start with.
Brady Bunch, Full House.
Okay.
And Beverly Hillbillies and Rawhide.
Okay, and see who advances on. So we'll be taking.
Are you familiar with all four of those songs?
I'm not familiar with Rawhide.
Knew that you were going to
Okay.
say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rawhide was the one that
Very
whistled
You're not
Riches.
familiar with Suits, so.
I mean, I'm familiar
as-
with Suits,
But Suits
the
isn't
things-
on the bracket list.
Well, it
Okay,
should
but I
be.
wouldn't call it really a theme song because there's really no lyrics in there.
All right. I just saw that my husband is watching John Cody Young. You need to go to Town Talk with Raven Young Facebook page and vote for Suits.
He got a
Cody.
full name.
Cody. I don't know you,
It's like I've never met
But-
Cody. I don't know if Cody exists. We've never met him.
but
Okay.
He needs to come by and visit.
I
100%
understand.
exists.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, because my wife, it was Bring Your Wife to Work Day yesterday.
Yes.
Sarah was here. You know,
Yeah,
she was available for visits, and
I know. We're going to have to bring Sarah on the show one day.
there you go.
On one of those days that it's Bring Your Wife to Work one day, we'll need to have her as a guest.
What if we just had both of our spouses as our guests?
I think that's a good idea.
I'm not sure how well it'll go over, but it's. Anyways.
And
Okay.
Whistle Britches gets to ask all the questions.
All right, and so we will be doing this at 7:45 tomorrow, correct?
Yes, at 7:45.
Okay, so Friday at 7:45, we will be starting with our brand new March Madness
So, does
theme
this
song bracket.
does this mean that we are going to not do its history tomorrow and do the whole segment for that?
I don't know.
Because I didn't know we were going to do it here or at the 8:30 segment.
Well, I think we can probably squeeze in both. So
Think so?
Yeah, I would just say.
So probably a light its history tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see what Connor comes
Well,
up with.
actually, it really doesn't matter how many paragraphs he puts because you're just going to read
The first two anyway.
first two.
And that is correct.
Hey, I can make it short and talk about Raven's radio career.
It has been short.
It's current. I mean, it's still going, but
Yeah.
Well,
and according to Mark Mabry, I am doing very well. And
You
I was
are.
Not as good as
made for
Simmons.
radio.
Did you see my comment on that one as well?
I didn't.
So we have, Main Street Journal I like Sarah's spouses instead of host. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And
Raven didn't seem into that.
No. Mark commented how he wasn't planning on the newspaper and his bingo card. You commented radio. My rebuttal was, well, radio was 100% on my bingo card for 2025.
Well, yeah.
And working with newspaper people's icing on the cake.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've done that before.
Hey, just wait until we get a TV
I'm
station.
having a lot of fun.
It's happening. I just know.
I keep asking for a TV station.
Yeah, you don't get to be a part of that.
All I know, and I'm going to say this again, then I'm going to drop.
Catering, maybe?
I'm going to move on. It's not going to surprise me if we have, like, let's see, probably Memorial Day is going to be the next long weekend. Do we have?
We actually get that day off, though, right?
Well, we have in time past, and
I think that's a
I'm
real
planning
holiday.
on it.
Yes.
But actually, we'll get Good Friday off. So maybe coming, but that's
we get Good Friday off.
well, we
Cool.
used to. We'll have to see. Whatever our next long weekend is, it would surprise me at all if I pulled in early Monday morning or Tuesday, whatever day's off, and I see scaffolding and framing for a second floor. It wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. We're just here for the ride.
I'm just here.
Yep.
I like how we're going to stress Chad out. like he's over there like, I'm going to get a TV station now. It has to happen.
All right. Well, we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to be talking with Mr. William Collier.
Ooh, we might have to pick his brain on TV themes as well.
Yeah, I think he probably has an opinion. So
Well, doesn't everybody?
we'll be right back. Stick with us.
When your day is long.
It's another big auction sale this Saturday morning, March the 15th, starting at 10:30 a.m. We're selling 33 acres and 6 tracts and a brand new cabin on the Collins River. These tracts can be used for homes, cabins, campers, even weekend campsites. The address is 351 Why Worry Lane, only 1 mile from the hospital and the 3-Star Mall. Follow the auction signs out to the property and be ready to bid on auction day. Everything sells to the highest bidder. For more information, contact Donald Hillis Realty at 473-7774 or go to donaldhillisrealty.com.
Come by Coffee Bank and Trust today and start earning better interest and better cash back on your primary checking account. Pair it with our Better Together Saver account and maximize your earnings. If you want better rates and better returns on your money, stop by and see us today at Coffee Bank and Trust, a division of Coffee County Bank, member FDIC.
Hello, folks. This is Jason Gillentine, owner of Rock Island Insurance. At Rock Island Insurance, I specialize in everything life insurance. Whether you need a policy for final expense or $1 million term policy, I can help. Every policy is designed for you, the customer, by myself, your agent. Whether you are healthy or unhealthy, there's a policy for you. So give me a call today at 931-686-LIFE or reach out to me at rockislandinsurance.com.
I just need to see it again, Ludi, before it's too late. Ludi, I am going to Bountiful. I just have to see it one more time.
Mama, you can't go alone.
Watch me.
Warren Arts presents The Trip to Bountiful, a heartfelt story of longing, family, and the journey home. See it live at Park Theater in McMinnville, March 14th through the 16th. Tickets available now at McMinnvilleParkTheater.com. I'm sitting here with Newt from Newt's Barbecue. Newt, can you tell me what's going on with your special recipes lately?
Legacy recipes from legends in Tennessee. My mother and father from Denny Moore's restaurant, we use their recipes. Pope Taylor, we use his recipe, as well as Justin Wilson's Cajun cooking recipes. So we're a little different. We're lucky. We've got good recipes that we follow to the hilt every day.
Visit Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island.
At Express Motors, we're working hard to reinvent the used car buying experience. For you, that means a transparent deal on only quality inspected cars by our own mechanics. And great extras like free oil changes, free tows, and discounted service after the sale. We are the buy here, pay here car dealership you can trust. So come see us at 352 West Morford Street in McMinnville. Express Motors, where peace of mind and car buying come together. See our inventory now at expressmotorstn.com.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. Thank you for being here with us this morning and getting your day started. So we have special guest in the studio, Mr. Will Collier. So thanks for being here.
Is he Will or William? Because
depends on who you ask.
I'm about to say it.
Well, before last hour you were William. You've lost the I am.
Well,
to everyone I grew up with, it's William.
William.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So either way, I think he'll answer to either, right?
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So tell our listeners a little bit about who you are.
So that's a loaded question. There's
well, I mean, you're from McMinnville. You got family here. If you want to do any shout outs to, Clara or something, kids.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm from McMinnville, grew up in Rock Island, moved to McMinnville, which is a big move back in the day, right? Graduated Warren County High School.
Yes. What year?
2004.
Okay. All right.
And got 3 kids and a beautiful wife, Becky.
Do the kids have names?
They do. There's Claire's 15, Mary's 12, and Charlie just turned 4.
Charlie is so much fun. His birthday was the other night, and he ran out of the restaurant and started running around circles. And he's like, "It's my birthday!" And we're like, "Charlie, watch out! There's some other people. It's my birthday!"
Couldn't help but celebrate with him.
He was great.
If it's your birthday, I mean, you can just do stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he takes full advantage of that.
Charlie's great. So what else? A little bit just about your background and kind of what you do.
So I'm a fisheries biologist for the Tennessee Wildlife
Okay,
Resources
so that's
Agency.
the official term.
That's fisheries biologist, fisheries manager.
Okay.
Depending on the day of the week and what I'm doing. It seems like if I'm managing budgets and doing personnel issues, it's a manager. If I'm out on the river, I consider myself more of a biologist than a manager that day.
Okay. So what kind of school did you have to go to do that, or what led you to wanting to do that?
So always wanted to work with wildlife. I mean, since I was a little kid, I wanted to be like a zookeeper and just really.
Except there's no zoos in McMinnville.
There's not. No, but
which is a crime and a shame.
You asked my parents that you would have been surprised at what I could bring home when I was a kid. So.
Yeah.
But no, I, from early on, just wanted to do that. I was really influenced Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. When I was in like middle school, high school, I mean, he was full blown,
right,
all over the place. And so this guy was awesome to follow. And so couldn't do that for a career. So went to Tennessee Tech.
You don't have quite the right accent either, being from Tennessee. So
not quite, but I don't know. You'd be surprised at the Southern folks out there grabbing turtles and snakes. There's a lot of YouTubers out there making a living doing just that, which that didn't exist really like 20 years ago when I was going to school. So
okay.
What is it, noodling with the cat, where they just like grab the whole?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Noodling, cat fisting, grabbing them by the mouth, pulling them out of holes. Yeah. Flatheads. Yeah.
I can't say I've ever done that.
Well, I haven't done it, but I almost can't watch it because I'm like, this just seems like a bad idea. All the way around.
Yeah, and some of those I've seen some younger people that are about the same size as the catfish doing that. And
oh wow!
They have to have support doing that. It's they go down under the mud and don't come back.
Mm-hmm. So you went to school at
Tennessee Tech.
Tennessee Tech,
which has a really good wildlife and fisheries program.
Okay,
it's kind of a most people don't even realize that's a program of study, and they're one of the better ones in the Southeast and United States. They have a fantastic fisheries program there.
Wow,
so that's
and it just works out. It's close to home too.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, I lived in Cookeville for 7 years. Went to undergrad there, finished up, started graduate school. Did that for 3 years while working for the university full time at the Tennessee Cooperative Fisheries Research Unit. It's a mouthful.
What's the acronym for that?
We just called it the co-op unit.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't even try it. It was it didn't roll off the tongue.
Down to co-op.
That one's a long one.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about, I guess, what you do just in general at work each day. Like what's kind of.
So that's the beauty of it. It's every day is a different day. I was at our shop yesterday. We were having some water main issues, so I was sitting there supervising, a ditch witch as they were going through digging stuff. I was repairing some equipment. That was kind of I enjoy those days because most of the time I'm in the office, answering phone calls, sending emails.
Yeah, and that's not the fun part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've learned that I started a career just as kind of a field biologist, and I still get to do a lot of that, but I'm more of supervisor now, so it takes me out of the field a little bit. But I've learned that a standing desk is essential if you're sitting at the office all day.
Do you have one of the walking pads to go with
I
us?
do. You have to. Okay. You have to have one of those. Yeah.
But is it one of the standing desks that you can just automatically raise it up and down?
Yes. Yeah. They're nice. They're nice to have.
You know who has a really cool one? I saw, and yours may be similar to this, but Emily Stefanik, her desk is a standing one, and it's like the automatic with the little motor or whatever. It is so cool.
Mine does not have a motor.
It's like automatic.
It's on a lever.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Oh,
it's like so cool and fancy. I was a little jealous when I saw her desk.
I bet somebody who does computer coding could just like write a program that it automatically just starts moving up. Like, hey, you need to stand, and it just starts moving. I'm done with the email.
Yeah. I have a walking pad at home now that I use sometimes, and I thought about getting a small desk so I can like have my iPad on it or something when I'm walking in the evenings. Haven't done that yet, but.
See, I just angrily pace the floor. It's just my desk stationary.
If I'm on the phone, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I can't sit still.
Well, I mean, I guess when you're used to going out in the field and that kind of stuff, I mean, that's a big change to just have to go sit in a desk during the day, you know?
I convince my guys when they're out there that, y'all need a third hand today. I know you do.
Yeah.
I know y'all need an extra hand out on the boat doing field work. So
you don't have a watch to track your steps, do you?
I don't. No.
Oh,
no,
man.
I don't do that.
Then they don't even count.
If you're on a boat, it doesn't really. You're not getting much for steps out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No, I don't like a watch. I try to keep away.
Well, what's one of your favorite things about your job?
that diversity of what I do is pretty cool. I mean, that like I said, yesterday I was at the shop doing maintenance. Last week we were out at Fall Creek Falls Lake putting out fish habitat structures. A couple of days before that we were on the Caney Fork River doing our trout survey for the season. As Chad said earlier in the break, electrofishing. It's a thing.
Yes. Yeah, I've got to ask you about shocking fish. So
But that's probably a next segment question.
yeah, so we do have to take a quick break.
Okay.
They make us do, pay the bills here. So we will take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Will Collier. So everybody stick around.
Warehouse Discount Grocery, serving McMinnville and Ward County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Check out these specials. Prairie Fresh assorted bone-in pork chops family pack, Charter Reserve buffalo chicken $7.99 a pound, fresh Florida grown strawberries 1 pound package for 2 for $4. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference, serving you for over 50 years.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town, featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing Mickey 17, rated R. Last Breath, rated PG-13. Rule Breakers, rated PG-13. Captain America, Brave New World, rated PG-13. And Paddington in Peru, rated PG.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
Is this Jaws?
It is Jaws. Whistle Britches and I were going back and forth because he has something great as well. It's like, oh man, can I bump with this? I think this would be perfect.
I don't think we have anything in our local rivers as big as Jaws, thankfully. So.
Well, yeah, that's why I want to play, because I'm thankful.
Although,
that's the only one.
I don't know. I have heard, lore and history that there are catfish as big as a VW down in the bottom of Rock Island. So
that is every dam that they have ever built in any small town in America. There's a Volkswagen-sized catfish below that dam.
Okay, that's the rumor.
And the divers will not go back down. Okay. They refuse to dive back down there.
That
Like,
bad,
so-
huh?
It's that bad everywhere.
Is it a real thing?
No, it's not.
Okay, all right.
But no, I mean, on the record, I shouldn't say that. I'm not sure. I don't
You
have.
haven't actually
I can either confirm
dived-
or deny the
Yeah.
presence of catfish.
You
that
haven't
are
actually
sizable.
dove down there to check it out for yourself.
But they could get that size.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of the big ones that I've seen in the River Giants exhibit at the Tennessee Aquarium.
Okay.
Trying to help you out.
Optimum foraging theory is
Yeah.
that's what fish eat till they're full and they keep going. They really have no top.
Interesting. So, my name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town
Oh, yeah.
Talk, and that right there is Will Collier, who is joining us today to educate us on all sorts of wildlife stuff.
And Justin Reed is here too.
And Justin Reed is here. Also, Whistle Britches is over in the corner.
Okay, we got to stop saying it like that because it sounds real bad.
You know. Okay, he's in the producer's booth. Does that make you happy?
That is over in the corner.
Okay, there's words for that we can't see on the radio.
He's in a corner booth. Does that work?
That works.
Justin's trying to help you out here.
I know.
I'm more Switzerland than this.
So, question: how deep? Do you have any idea how deep some of the depths of Rock Island goes? Like, is there any measurement there that we have?
So when I was in college, the park manager at that time called the co-op unit that I worked for to come down and measure how deep the blue hole was.
Okay.
And so we had a handheld depth finder that I took out on a raft, went out there because it's really hard to get a boat in there.
Yeah.
And I was measuring, all over the place how deep the blue hole was. And they were not satisfied with my answer of what I found, which was only, about 50 feet or so.
Oh, so not
Only
that deep.
50 feet.
It's way deeper than any other,
Area.
spot in that area, but people, want and I
They
mean,
want it
it's-
to be like 600 feet deep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the abyss down there. And I mean, it's deep. It's by all accounts, it is
Right.
very deep by comparison.
I mean, 50 feet is taller than my building down the street. So,
They're going to say 50 feet taller than you. I was like, well, yeah.
I mean, when you comparatively contrast to the size of buildings versus the size in the river, I mean, you can look at that and say, oh, that is pretty
Or,
deep.
Oh, that's 5 basketball goals deep. That's usually the one that people do for 10 feet. Right.
I didn't know that's how tall basketball goals were.
Okay.
I didn't play basketball. Sorry.
Well, I didn't play basketball either. I just thought that was kind of a general. Did you know that, Will?
The rim, yeah, it's 10 feet.
Whistle Britches, you got that one as well? That fun fact? You knew that?
Yeah, I think I knew that, but
Okay, we're all on the same page that y'all all know things that Raven doesn't know.
Yeah, but
and
okay.
Raven knows things that y'all don't know.
Have you guys seen the show Suits before? It's great.
Right? Nope. Will, I never have. Would you please explain it in depth for me?
Oh man! All right, let's talk some fish. So before the break,
What a segue.
we were talking about.
Reel it back in here.
Good job.
Thank you.
We were talking about shocking fish. So you said this is actually like electricity shocking.
Yes.
Okay, so how does this work, and what is it for?
So it is purely for scientific use. It's not it's not legal for Joe Angler to go out there and drop a battery in the water and figure if he can shock fish, right?
Okay.
So it's our method of standard.
Probably would not be recommended just in general.
No,
but boy, that was a fun mental picture I just had.
Yes. So it's our standard method for collecting fish in rivers and streams and lakes. All it is we have a generator of varying power that we use depending on the scenario.
So you're not dropping batteries in the water.
No, we
either.
are not. No. We just have an anode array. It's just the positive end of some wires that go into the water. The boat is actually the ground, so the boat actually kind of functions like a battery, where the positive's going in the water, the negative is the boat. And crank up the generator. We have a control box that we kind of fine tune the voltage to get the desired power that we want, and we measure conductivity in the water, kind of fine tune. And within about 6-10 feet of the boat, fish that are, depending on the kind of fish they are, they will go into a forced swim called tetany, where they kind of, their muscles contract. If anybody's, I haven't been tased, but for those maybe that have been tased, that's kind of probably what it feels like. They go into an involuntary state of tetany, and we dip them, put them in a live well, and they bounce back almost immediately.
Okay, so it doesn't hurt the fish.
No, and that's assuming that you have it all dialed in exactly where
Right.
you need. So we take all the measurements, make sure we're doing it
So,
the right way.
Just make sure I follow. It's a way to transport them.
So it's how,
move them from.
So part of the work that we do is we want to get an idea of the population, and
Okay.
the dynamics, to look for disease, anything like that, just to get an idea of what how healthy the fishery is.
Okay.
And so we'll do a 10-minute sight on a shoreline. We'll collect all the fish. We'll be done. We'll weigh, measure, identify, take genetic clips, maybe depending on what we're doing that day, and then release the fish and then move on to the next site. So we're able to get really good, like, population metrics like size, scale, age and growth, things like that.
Wow. I had no
That's
idea.
nifty.
Yeah.
And we do that across the state. We do that here in McMinnville and elsewhere. We, kind of on a rotational basis. We can't be everywhere.
Where have you found the healthiest fish in our rivers?
So, I hate to spot burn. That's like an angling term.
Sorry.
I would say that our area streams like the Collins and Barren Fork are right there near the top of some of the healthiest, best smallmouth and rock bass populations in the state.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it's for us, for those of the locals that fish, they know it. But for a lot of people, it's a destination, and they come. I mean, I'm sure everybody sees everybody coming in from kayaks and boats all summer long. And
yes, our waterways bring in an incredible amount of tourism. I mean, they come here from all over the country, really, but to come kayak or float or whatever, because our waterways and our outdoor spaces are so nice.
So, doing a little research here. Compliments of the man in the corner booth. Current Tennessee state record for a channel catfish, 41 pounds, which was called at Fall Creek Falls.
It's definitely not the size of a VW.
I'm not done. State record. See, I was trying to do my best. Whistle Britches cut you off there. Current state record for a blue catfish, 122 pounds and 3 ounces. Okay. 3 ounces, what's going to get you there. And finally, the flathead catfish, 85 pounds, 15 ounces. And that one has stood for 32 years.
Mm-hmm. Most of...
And Will knew all these.
I wish. There's so many. And they changed. Yeah, some of those have stood for a long time.
Okay, and a...
I know it's not... I have to look up.
Volkswagen, just so we can compare.
Hey, turn her mic off
here.
real quick. Do it. Yes, she did. So anyways, Will, so you're talking about...
So the weight of a Volkswagen is 2,895 pounds for a Jetta to over 4,800 pounds for an ID4. So there you go.
Well, I think it's
okay. So here's the other thing. So, Volkswagen made motorcycles too. Like, so are we talking
a
motorcycle?
VW Bug?
Because a motorcycle may only weigh like 200-300 pounds,
right?
Okay.
And also, they could, in theory, be the size, but not the weight.
Just so we all have accurate comparisons here.
That's what this show's about. Accuracy.
Accuracy.
Right? Yeah. We strive for it every day. We don't always make it there, but...
Well, I don't normally ask questions, do I, Raven, to guests?
No, not normally.
I'm going to ask one.
I don't think you're allowed.
Well, I'm doing it. So...
Let's see what he comes up with.
I know you're talking about smallmouth and rock bass.
Sounds like
just
he's
going to
be
ago.
on target.
How's the muskie health doing? Like, especially like for Collins and stuff too, because I know that was a big thing for a while where everybody was trying to go out and catch muskie.
So it's great. It's still as popular as it ever was. They don't, they used to have a fly fishing tournament years ago. I think COVID kind of shut that down for a while, and they haven't picked it back up. But no, there are, I mean, especially this time of year, this is a really good time of year to be muskie fishing as well as the fall. You'll see a lot of boats at the ramps that like, what is somebody out there fishing right now on the Collins for? And that's mostly, I mean, there are a lot of people from out of town, Nashville, Chattanooga, they're still coming. And we do our survey work for muskie as well. We've got I guess it's going on the 15 years of doing mark and recaptures of muskie on the Collins, where we catch them using the electrofishing, put them on the boat, scan them for a tag, and if they're not tagged, we put a tag in them. And it's it's a little bit bigger than a grain of rice. It's called a passive integrated transponder, or a pit tag. It's the same technology, very similar to what people put into their dogs or cats, like a little chip. Same kind of thing. And we've got several that hundreds really, that we followed throughout the years, and we're able to see how quickly, or in this case, how slowly they grow. So if you were asking, with some of these muskie that, if you've got a 45-inch muskie, a really nice fish, that fish could easily be 15 to 20 plus years old.
Oh, wow.
And so they are long-lived, slow-growing fish.
45 inches?
Right.
That's a big fish.
And we've got fish that we've collected, we got probably 10 years ago that we got in a boat, tagged it, let it go, and then just this past summer picked it up again in the exact same hole that we got him from 10 years ago, but didn't see him in between. We don't know where that fish was in 10 years. And they do move, but I mean, a lot of times they have a lot of sight fidelity.
You know what's amazing about the story he just told us with the 45-inch fish? when he first was telling this story, when he first started there, the fish was only like a foot long, and every time he told the story, it just kept
Grew a
getting-
little bit.
Isn't that how that happened?
That's exactly how
if it-
my son Charlie caught a nice bass the other day on the river, and every time he told everybody how big it was basically, as
Yes.
long as his arms would reach by the end of the day.
Yes, I'm sure. That's generally how it works, though. If as the fish grows older, they generally get larger.
Yeah.
Typically, yes.
Well, if you want to
I
explain,
would stand by that.
If you want to explain how the joke goes, that kind of kills it. But
All
that's
right,
fine.
sorry.
I don't think she's really sorry.
So tell us a little bit about, you mentioned earlier some of the trout stocking. So what does that mean exactly? Like, what are y'all doing with that?
So we, the TWRA and the federal hatchery systems, we stock rainbow, brown, and brook trout throughout the state, but most of it is it's 90% rainbow trout.
Okay.
And we stock that in area streams throughout the state.
Mhm.
We stock the Barren Fork right here below right at Pepper Branch Park.
Mhm.
That'll probably be towards the end of next week, and we stock that 3 times every spring, March, April, and May. And it's just an opportunity where the water's cool, the trout will persist. People will go out and have catch their 7 trout per day limit there on the Barren Fork and have a really good. And we have several others in the county that we stock as well. And we have dozens throughout the region that I manage that we have for trout stocking. So it's just a good seasonal fishery to have that opportunity for those that, they don't have to travel, 2 hours to
Right.
the
Mhm.
Hiwassee or Caney
Right.
Fork or Tellico to go find some trout.
Where
fishing.
are those fish coming from?
So that's another loaded question, right? So from step one, Irwin National Fish Hatchery over in Irwin, Tennessee,
Okay.
they spawn the fish, they get the eggs, they ship them to another federal hatchery at Del Hollow in Salina, Tennessee.
Okay.
They raise them to a few inches or fingerling size or a little bit bigger, and then they ship those out through some of our state hatchery systems, like Flintville Hatchery is where most of the trout in the area come from here. And so it's kind of a 3-stage hatchery process, but
Okay.
but there's drivers out today, there's drivers
Yeah.
out tomorrow, they're stocking fish this time of year,
Wow.
5 days a week.
Okay. And you mentioned that there's a limit per day of how many fish.
Yes.
Is it just certain type of fish, or what does that
So
extend to?
pretty much every fish, sport fish, has
Uh-huh.
its own statewide length limit
So just
and
like-
creel limit.
just like
but-
deer or hunting something else. Okay.
And it can be very specific on the fishery that you're at. So if you're at the Caney Fork River below Center Hill Dam, you can
Mhm.
only catch 5 rainbow trout, and they have to be a certain size, 14 to 20 inches. You
Okay.
can't keep those size. They have to be 1/20, or they all have to be under 14. So it's
Okay.
very specific for the resource. However, on the Barren Fork and the statewide, it's just 7 per day, no length limit.
Okay.
And that's a test to the good work TWRA does,
Yeah.
making sure that it's stocked well enough that people can catch 7 a day.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
There was a Facebook comment. Do they stock above or below the dam at Pepper Branch Park?
So it's below the dam.
Below the
It's
dam.
right there at the new nice little boat ramp that they
Okay.
put in a couple of years
Mhm.
ago there. So we stock several hundred rainbow trout there 3 times a year, March,
Mhm.
April, May.
Okay.
And then another question.
Yes.
7 per day or 7 per person?
7 per person
Per day. Okay. Wow.
So if if I took Charlie and I went fishing, he
Mhm.
caught 7, I caught 7, we could
Okay.
take 14 back for the day.
Wow.
As long as they're under 14 or over 20 inches.
Well, that's on the Caney Fork. That's
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, see, this is why I said the regulations
Wow,
get
okay.
and it's all tailored to
And-
that resource. So
Is it an app or is it? You've got a very handy guide. I know I've seen of exactly
Yeah,
where
like
all the rules are.
how do people know
I
this
brought
information?
some. Well, I've got a guide. I'll leave a few with y'all. I also got some tape measures and pencils and things.
Cool.
So I like to.
Fancy
Yeah, we
stuff.
get stuff
Swag.
like that. So,
Okay.
Tape measures.
Yeah.
You'd never turn those down.
Yeah.
We did a remote one time at Lowe's when they opened the tools rental, and I walked away with a yardstick and gloves. And How'd you do that? And they said, it's free.
Yeah.
Well, you better believe I'm going to take it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we are going to take another quick break real quick, but we're going to come back and talk with Will just a little bit more. So we'll be right back.
Hello, Rhonda Walker here with Citizens Tri-County Bank. If you have mortgage needs and are looking for someone who will work hard for you, please stop by and see me. We offer conventional as well as all types of government loans, VA, FHA, and rural development. And if your work hours make it hard to visit us in person, we have a mobile app we can share with you so you can apply anytime, even nights or on the weekend. Just give us a call and we'll promptly make our mobile app available to you. We are a community bank that cares about personal relationships, and we want to get to know you, whether we do it in person or online. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
Are you looking for a new vehicle? Come see us today at Auto World on Manchester Highway for a selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Mike Breedlove can help you find the right vehicle at the right price. We have quick and easy, guaranteed financing to make your car buying process simple. You buy your car here, pay your bills right here in the office with our friendly staff. We are open 6 days a week. Call Auto World 815-8820 and let Mike help you find the vehicle you've been looking for.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Oh, why won't this work?
Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation.
Unbelievable!
Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. Thank you for
talk too soon.
being here with us today.
You don't know the song, do you?
I was just trying to do my intro.
It's
Sorry.
I thought you might at
let
least
it build. I mean, he had just started the screech, and then you talked like that.
Sorry. Appreciate it. Just trying to do what I'm supposed to over here.
You're doing a
Y'all-
good job,
You know,
Raven.
y'all tell me when I don't talk soon enough that I'm not doing my job, and then you tell me when I do talk too soon that I'm also not doing my job correctly. So, you know, how can we win over here?
Well, you just have to feel the song out, buddy.
Right.
All right. Well, we are talking with Will Collier today from TWRA and learning a whole bunch of stuff about fish that I had no clue. But I did want you to be able to tell some of our listeners, like, if they have questions about some of this stuff, how can they learn some of the guidelines and things that we've been hearing about? So who can they contact? And
Right. So probably the easiest way that I always recommend people is call their regional office.
Mm-hmm.
And so here in Warren County, we're part of TWRA's Region 3. And so the Region 3 office is in Crossville. That's where my office is. The easiest way is just to give them a call, 931-484-9571.
Okay.
We have a front office staff that's really good that can, a lot of the time they can answer those questions immediately, or they'll forward the call on to me, or if it's a wildlife question, if someone's having issues with deer eating their crops or whatever, they can call the county officer. They can get them in touch with dispatch. I mean, that's the easiest, quickest way.
Okay.
We also have Facebook,
Mhm.
Instagram. We have a social media manager.
Okay.
They post a lot on there as well.
Okay. And then, a lot of these rules and regulations, those are also on the website and stuff you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you just tnwildlife.org is our website.
Mhm.
If you can find the hunting and fishing guide, which I brought a couple of copies here
Yes.
for you all.
Appreciate
and
that.
it's thick. There's a lot of regulations.
lot of
It's a lot of
information.
information.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of advertisement, but it's a lot of just straight information. And so, I don't claim to be an expert on all of these rules and regulations.
in the
That's
book.
why we have a book.
Well, and every TWRA officer I've ever met they've got one of those
Oh,
very
yes.
quickly, and they go, "Hold on, let me
Yes.
check and make sure."
I do the same. I get stopped at the gas station all the time, and people ask me about a deer hunting regulation at Land Between the Lakes. I'm like, okay, let me look here. Let me see,
pull that
and
one
then
out.
I'll try to give them the phone number, somebody that's more knowledgeable
Now,
of that.
something that you mentioned that I only know because of doing the news here, you have to report it differently because we are in District 3. But that line for District, is it 2? It's just
region
2.
Yeah,
sorry,
and the reason I say that is districts we have another district.
My
thing,
bad. But I know
that's
that-
fine. So region 3, the boundary, we're right on the edge.
Yeah.
So like Cannon County is in region 2, Coffee County
Right.
is in region 2, and their office is in Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does that region cover? Is it just McMinnville, or do you have
No, it's
into
24 counties.
Oh, wow.
that
Okay.
I supervise the
Yeah.
rivers,
Wow.
streams, and small impoundments for.
because I just know since we're on the edge, it's like, well, because we have listeners not just
No, that's a
in
good
Warren
point.
County.
No, that's a
So it's
great
like,
point.
oh no, you may not be in his district.
Yes.
I have a question, and you may not know the answer to this because I didn't prep you with this one. But do you have any idea how much mileage we have of rivers in Warren County?
So I do know that the Collins River, from where it comes out of up there, right in Grundy County, where it kind of comes out of the ground, not including Savage Gulf. So anything that you could feasibly float on a kayak is about 50 miles from there to the confluence of the Caney Fork at Rock Island.
Okay.
The Barron Fork, I've measured these off before, but offhand I can't.
I'm just rough numbers.
I mean, hundreds. If you're counting, floatable,
Uh-huh.
then hundreds of miles.
Wow.
If you're talking every little bit of blue on a map, then thousands.
Wow.
And so, and that
Okay.
is what my crew, the Streams and Rivers crew, we're
Yeah.
over all the fisheries for that. And so when you put it up on a map for the whole region, it
that's
can
a
be a little
lot.
daunting. So we have
Yeah.
we try to manage, based on use and popularity and sensitivity of the resource.
Okay. Wow. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, wondering how much actually waterway we had here for people to float and fish and things like that.
Yeah, I know. Just because I've looked at it recently, it was 50 miles from that you could get on there at almost the Grundy County line and float all the way down before you hit the Great Falls Dam. Yeah, you probably want to stop there.
Yeah, probably so.
Well, to each their own, but it probably should want to stop there. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Okay. So what do you get to do? And I know we kind of asked you earlier, day to day, you get to do a lot of different stuff, I guess. But what's one of your favorite things that you get to go out and that you have done over your career?
So
it's a memorable experience for you.
A few times a year, we get to go and do our wild trout survey work over in Monroe and Polk County.
Okay.
And that's in the Cherokee National Forest, and so that's part of our region. That 24 counties. I think we're the most topographically or physiographically diverse region. We've got the Nashville Basins, the Highland Rim. We've got the Cumberland Plateau, Ridge and Valley, and the mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains over there. And so we do.
That is a wide
It
range.
is, yeah. It's really
Sure
cool.
me.
And we have wild trout populations up in the mountains, and we have to. That's like I said. A lot of times I'm standing in a boat. That's when we get to hike up 5-6 miles up some of the Cherokee National Forest trails. And
See, that's when it'd be good to have your watch for step counting.
yes.
Or if you're just really good at math.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Sorry, train of thought there.
But no, we have. We were talking about trout, and so I would be remiss if I didn't mention we have one native species of trout in this part of the world in the southeast, and that's the brook trout.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
So rainbow trout are native to the western states. Brown trout are native to Europe. But brook trout are native to the high elevation streams of East Tennessee and the
what's
Appalachian
different
Mountains.
about brook trout from the other trout?
So other than they're native, I think personally they're prettier.
Okay.
They occupy a space where you're not going to find a brook trout in Tennessee in an ugly place.
Okay.
They're going to be beautiful high elevation streams, high gradient. Heavy timber, mountain laurel, the whole bit. They're rhododendron, just beautiful type settings, cascades.
Okay.
And when we do that, we don't use a boat obviously to collect the fish. We have to use a backpack electrofisher. So we kind of look like the Ghostbusters out there, where we've got this 20, 30 pound pack on with a lithium battery with.
I'll go ahead and get that song queued up to bump with.
With two probes, one with a net and one positive, negative, and dial it in there and net
Wow.
them, take them to the person behind us that's got a bucket and a net waiting, and do a whole site. And when we finish up, we'll count, measure, and release.
Okay. Cool.
And then
I didn't know there were so many different kinds of trout.
Oh, right. And there was a great question.
Yes, I saw that. Do you want to read it?
How can children get involved with TWRA? Any volunteer opportunities for those who wish to pursue this as a career?
So we have a few like free fishing day events for kids and adults. It's on June. I may miss the date on this. I think it's June 7th for a Saturday.
You can also send that to me, and I'll add it to our community calendar. But June 7th is the first Saturday.
Okay, so June 7th is free fishing day, so all people can fish for free. They don't need a fishing license in the state of Tennessee. And there's fishing events throughout the region and state that a lot of times it's hosted by, the National Wild Turkey Foundation or a Boy Scout group or a city. They're hosting an event. And so, I always recommend, hey, go there and, help bait hooks, tie lines, things like that. Occasionally we have opportunities where we're doing, that habitat structure deployment out at Fall Creek Falls. We get the Student Fisheries Association from Tennessee Tech. They come out and help us with that. So there's not too many volunteer opportunities, but there are definitely some. I would always recommend people to just get locally involved with any kind of events.
And recommend following the TWR Facebook page, because then I'm sure y'all post about those events and things like that there probably.
Yes, there's a whole fishing, or really it's not just fishing, it's our event page. And so they've got, the Hunter Ed, Boater Ed, fishing events, wildlife, squirrel hunts, whatever it is. They're all posted there.
Okay. That was a good question, though.
Yes, it was.
All right. Well, Will, would you like to add anything last minute? This has been great. We've enjoyed having you today.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like I said, if anybody has any questions, feel free to call the Crossville office if they live in Region 3 or the Nashville office if they're in Region 2, and we're happy to answer any questions.
Cool.
That's a good song.
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Fishing in the Dark.
Yep, we were going back and forth.
We got one.
Finally. It's only Thursday.
Well, this has been so much fun. Again, thank you for coming in today and being on Town Talk. And I'll be sure to tag TWRA in our Facebook post so others can get that contact link there. But thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Come back.
Appreciate it. It was great.
Yes.
Bring more goodies. Come back.
All right. Well, we will be back from break here in just a second, and we will be doing birthdays. So if anybody wants to add to the birthday list for today, March 13th, please give 931-473-9383 a call. We'll be right back.
You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Your family deserves better than ordinary. At The Butcher on Main, you'll find the freshest dairy delivered daily from Sunrise Dairy and real McMinnville-made jams and jellies that taste just like home. Our house-made sausage and premium meats are crafted for meals that wow. And our gourmet cheeses will have your guests asking for seconds. Need a space to celebrate? Our 1,000 square foot lounge is ready for your next event. Why settle for less? Find everything you need at 209 West Main Street, only at The Butcher on Main.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
10 years.
What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best nursing home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
Hello, it's me from MES. I'm here to tell you about another way to pay your bill. It's our new phone line you can call anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and on holidays. It's also easy to remember, 931-507-4MES. That's 507-4637. All you have to do is make sure MES has your correct phone number on file. When you pay this way, there are no card fees for bills up to $300. Pay your way with MES.
Talk Radio WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM. WBMCRadio.com.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. Thank you for being here with
Hello.
us today and getting your day going. We're at the end of the show. It's gone by fast.
Well, that's the truth.
Tell you what, we've had a good one today. We just wrapped up with William Collier. We'll go back with his official title there. He is with TWRA, and we learned a bunch of stuff about
And we have
fishing.
tape measures.
Yeah, he said it goes up to 5 feet.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
So I used to like to test when Sarah worked at Hobby Lobby. I made the joke that a 25-foot tape measure doesn't go to 25 feet. And as soon as I got it to 24 feet, 11 inches, literally the middle popped out. So I never take them as far as they say it will.
I have a laser tape measure for that extra long stuff that I have to measure, and it goes up to, I think, 300 feet.
Hi, Simmons. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
Yes, so we had Jeffrey Simmons join us over the break as well to prep for his upcoming Simmons Says. But before you say that thought that's in your brain, we do have a caller real quick.
Go ahead.
Good morning. You're on Town Talk.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good. Justin, can you find out something for me?
I'll try.
I know that the Morrison is going to have their fish fry Saturday, but I know you guys are going to have a lot of bad weather, and I was just wondering if it has been canceled and moved to another date.
That was the Morrison Ruritan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we could find that out, or maybe one of our listeners, or
We'll do some digging.
yeah, we'll keep you up to date because I will do a community calendar tomorrow, so that would be
Perfect.
a reminder on it. So we will get an update for that.
Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. So Simmons, quick thought. Earlier in the show, Whistlebritches tried to tell me that you don't support anybody else's show other than your own, which is incorrect because I know that you are, you popped up that you were watching Town Talk this morning and you will comment on occasion. Of course, you come in, So let's just prove Connor wrong.
Okay.
That you're supportive of everybody.
Most, yeah. I am a firm.
Are you a team player?
Not at all when it comes to 90s at 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's because
I mean, for what it's worth, I don't listen to Simmons Says either.
I was going to say, it's kind of hard for me
Okay.
and Justin
Yeah.
to go for us to support
Because, I mean,
each other
I'd love
at
to
9.
come on and just hang out with him.
Yeah.
But that would take, I probably could, but I would have to know in advance so I could
Yes,
still be
plan
there and hear.
accordingly.
You know?
Okay, and here's the thing. I'm just trying to garner a very competitive atmosphere.
Yes.
So don't turn on me. Okay?
Oh, trust me, the competition's there.
No, the competition. There's
When are you
always
showing
going
up
to be
to play,
competition.
Let's go.
Showing up ready to play. I'll tell you this much right now, that I think there is a strategy going on right now to make Town Talk a really, really big juggernaut and take away Simmons Says, and I can feel it the moment I walked into this room.
Oh.
It is hot in here, and I think y'all are trying to sweat me out. And then
I want the record to
stand that I won't finish my show today.
I am in shorts today, and Simmons is not.
I've been getting.
Wait, are you in jorts? Sorry,
No,
I didn't look. Okay,
I've been
no.
taking a lot of flack with my wardrobe.
I was about to say, I don't think I've actually seen him in shorts, but maybe once or twice since he's been here. And those have been on occasions when he has come back.
See, I haven't been privileged with that because.
Yeah, I've been taking a lot of flack with the wardrobe over the last 24 hours.
He's in great.
They were hitting you hard last night.
Yeah,
on
it was
Sports
something
Story,
I was
weren't
going. It was something I was going to bring up today on the Simmons Says. Yeah, that maybe I'm. Am I too old? That's actually going to. That's actually going to be my C Block segment, Connor. So if you want to get like a little placard ready to put under my face today, C Block's going to be "Am I too old to?" ?
Well, I've got a great song for it from Neil Young.
Well, there you go. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad I told you. Yeah. Because in one aspect is, am I too old to dress so poorly? I don't know. People in the comments right now on Town Talk, do I need to be dressing better? I know one thing. People are going to see this video now and agree with something that somebody texted me this morning in which they said, you need a haircut.
Oh.
And I was supposed to get one Tuesday.
Yeah, now
and then
that
things got too crazy here.
Now that you're on camera and everything, you have to look fairly presentable every morning, I feel like.
See, that's the great part about me is I'm not on camera. I don't have to worry about pants. I don't have to worry about haircuts.
Yeah, and if we call HR to complain, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because
well, no,
I
it
am
matters.
also HR.
He makes a note of it.
Yeah, you know how big my folder is? It's over 400 pages already.
Large,
I started here in September.
There was Kevin Hobbs said, I listened to Justin on the radio and watched Jeff on the Facebook. So, you two could be
awesome.
You could have an AirPod in one ear.
Wouldn't that be
fun?
Can Kevin just relay to and from?
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Kevin Hobbs, if Justin Reed says something about me on his 90s at 9, just relay it into my comment section on the
and vice versa. If Jeff says something about Justin, call Justin
at 507-1053
and call Justin and tell him, hey, Simmons just said he wants to hear Thunder Rolls.
That's a good one.
Well, Grant got me all in on the Garth Brooks,
right?
Yeah. And I was sitting there.
Well, and yesterday was it yesterday? No, Tuesday. What day did you had Rob on?
Tuesday.
Okay, so as I'm walking out, hi Rob. He said, play me some Chris Ledoux. I said, got it. And then I got on a Chris Ledoux, Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood kick.
Always taking suggestions.
This old hat? Or what's the Ledoux song?
No, I played.
I don't want to mess it up because there's one that gets everybody really emotional.
No, it wasn't that one. No, I try to go for more upbeat at 90s at 9. It wasn't Cadillac Ranch. What the Cowboys do.
Cadillac Ranch is a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. So.
Yeah, well,
okay.
We doing birthdays?
Yes.
Apparently so. Sorry,
we
my
have
apologies.
And then I brought a show and tell, but birthdays, yes.
Okay, we have got to get to birthdays. So I don't have any Hollywood celebrities on show prep, so I don't have a clue whose birthday it is.
All right, it is Sammy K's birthday today, which he doesn't have the channel turned on. He doesn't have the channel turned on.
Oh, sorry.
He doesn't have the channel turned on. He was a great big band leader back in the day. L. Ron Hubbard's birthday today.
Okay.
Raven, he is famous for.
I don't know.
That one religious exercise where they believe in space peoples.
Tom Cruise?
What?
He's Mormon church.
No, Scientology.
Oh, same thing.
That is very different than the Mormon church.
Man, I just started a culture war.
Oh, man,
all right,
Scientology.
I'll keep up with the music here. 1939, Neil Sedaka's birthday today.
Say Sedaka or Sedka?
Well, I've heard it both ways from intelligent people.
Okay.
It's also William H. Macy's birthday and Common, but I didn't play a Common song.
Okay. Well, let's get to our local McMinnville celebrity birthdays. So, from the Facebook post, we have happy birthday to Adri Snow, Aaron Snow, another set of twins, Betty Harrison, Jim Turner, Kelly Seals Austin, Joy Templeton, Sandra Carter, Steve Hicks, Sherry Michelle Carr, Mylon Powers, Amanda Stiles Sane, Andrew C. Watson III, and Ruby Whitlock. So happy birthday to all of our local celebrities there.
Good list.
Number 8. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
That's what I like to do. I just like to guess to see what
Okay, you got to guess?
Random
Which number? Random.org.
Number 1, because I love it when it splits the twins or triplets.
Okay.
Because random.org is good at that.
You got to guess?
31.
We didn't have that many.
Baskin Robbins.
And the winner is actually number 6, Joy Templeton. So happy birthday, Joy.
So,
you win.
I was going to say Price is Right rules.
Price
You
Right
went over.
Closest luck going over.
Right.
100%.
That's why that $1 bid wins.
You can pick up that Captain D's gift certificate anytime in the next 30 days for your birthday. So happy birthday, Joy. All right. So we've had a great show today. It's been a lot of fun. So tomorrow on Friday, we've got our new game show bracket, March Madness bracket for themes.
Best television theme
It's okay.
song.
You'll get there.
Did the Wonder Years make it?
So
we're taking
the wild card is up
suggestions.
on the Town Talk with Raven Young Facebook page,
Yeah,
and you
should
can
go
comment that
post.
on there.
Yes. Town Talk with Raven Young Facebook page in particular. It's not the WBMC Facebook page, so comment on that post.
Whichever one has the most comments and likes will be
Yes.
the wild card.
Oh, okay. Question. Simmons, have you seen Suits?
I've seen the trailer for Suits, but I've never watched the show Suits.
Golly, everybody's
My man
killing
over
me
here.
Yeah.
So can we do show and tell time?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Because after the 90s at 9, then we go full throttle with the Justin Reed Show.
Uh-huh.
And I brought...
It's still in the plastic.
Yeah. So we do a segment, this will be the first one of this incarnation, and I call it, there you go, zoom in on Cousin Jerry there.
Oh.
I call it For the Record, and I will open this live on the air.
Open it?
Mm-hmm. I'll open it live on the air, and I will actually spin it, and we will be the first people to ever hear this copy. And I'm probably going to do his take on Good Old Boys, just because won't that be good?
Hey, Waterboy.
See?
You're fine.
My mama said, who bought a devil?
Sorry.
Jerry Reed was the coach that, I don't know if you've seen The Waterboy.
I have seen Waterboy,
Yeah.
but
That
I
was
don't
Jer-
remember that.
Yeah, Jerry Reed was the coach, yeah.
My mama's.
He was
football's
also
the
in Smokey
devil.
and
I just
the
made that
Bandit,
quote.
too.
Thank you.
That's
So-
the one that's, or the song. I don't think I can sing that song,
Move
actually,
over.
once I
The
thought about it.
snowman is coming through.
Right? Okay, so you weren't here, but at the holiday time, when we were across the hallway still doing WBMC, I wanted to decorate for the holiday season.
Yeah.
And so I just put up a picture of Snowman.
Oh. Is that-
which
you
a
put it-
lot of people didn't get, and I was very upset.
I would have gotten it.
I appreciate
Rob
that.
Nunley would have gotten it.
Yep.
Seth Wright would have gotten it. Yeah, I think Seth would
The new crew from the Main Street Journal would
There
have
we go.
appreciated my
100%.
All right.
there.
Well, also tomorrow, along with our new game that we will be doing, the March Madness bracket, we will also have Dr. Bigby in as our
Okay.
special guest tomorrow. So everybody can tune in for that and hear our conversation with Dr. Bigby.
And then on Monday, Dr. Littleby will be in as well.
No, I don't remember who. Oh, Mr.
Jimmy
Haley is
I
on
know,
Monday.
but I just-
Yes.
That was a joke
Okay, I got it.
that
I got
Simmons
it.
got. I don't know if you got it or not.
I got it.
Simmons, hey, we got like 20 seconds. Did you hear the debacle that happened when we did the news?
No.
Oh my gosh,
He's been playing my recorded news. I've just been pantomiming it, and she didn't.
I didn't know.
No.
It's gonna be a whole thing shared later.
It
Don't
really
worry.
makes me worried about your
All right. Well, thank you for being here with us today and everybody getting your morning started on Town Talk. My name is Raven Young. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 7. See you then.
That's all, folks.